Good day to lecturer Ms. Carmen and interviewee Mr. Liu Kimbin. Today, I would like to have an interview with Mr. Liu Kimbin. Welcome, Mr. Liu Kimbin.
Thank you for inviting me for the meetings, for the interview.
All right, Mr. Liu Kimbin, let's start our interview. First of all, what is your job currently and what makes you choose this job?
Okay, currently I'm working with Edichem Sdn Bhd, located in Bandar Sangwe, Petaring Jaya, Selangor. I started as marketing executive back in year 2001. As you remember, it's one day before 9/11. Americans been badly attacked by terrorists. Now I'm a marketing manager come business development managers. Edichem is a chemical trading company focused on several industries sectors, such as in rubber industry, we are supplying raw gum, synthetic rubbers, like polycopene rubbers, butyl rubbers, styrene nitrile rubbers, polybutadiene rubbers, FKM rubbers, also rubber additive, antioxidants, accelerators, processing it for making tires. Customer like Goodyear, Dunlop, Silverstone, Toyo rubbers. We also supplying to industrial like for hydraulic hoses, rubber bushers, O-rings, all type of rubber products. In latex industry, we supplying chloroprene latex and additive such as surfactants for productions of surgical glove, condom manufacturer, catheters manufacturer. Customer like Top Glove, Smart Glove, Kosan, Carex is our customers. In paint and coating industry, we have titanium dioxide as white pigment for decorative paints. Manufacturer like Nippon Paint, AkzoNobel, Jordans, Colorlands, they are our customers. In adhesive industry, we have phenolic resin, tachyphyll resins for making contact adhesive for furniture, renovation works, carpet, etc. In plastic industry, we have phenolic tachyphyll resins for making of contact adhesive for furniture, renovation works. In plastic industry, we have resin for flexible film food packaging. End user like Mummy, Pringles, etc. For frozen food packaging, like for easy peel packaging, for customer making yogurt drinks. Before joining Edichem, I was working in Singapore as assistant production managers. The working hours from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then continue with overtime till 11 p.m. almost every day, Monday to Friday. Sometimes Saturday, Sunday also need to overtime. This kind of life will last for nearly 9.5 years. During that time, I met my uncle, also Edichem customer now, recommended me to this job. He said, Edichem looking for someone based in Johor Bahru, working from home, to servicing customer in southern regions of Malaysia, of Peninsular Malaysia. This job allowed me to spend more time with my family. And during that time, my first child, my daughter, also born. That's why I chose to come back to Malaysia. That's it.
Next, what is your task, features, or working content of your job?
At first, I was given customer name list, visiting the list of customer and find out any requirement of our products with the help of my boss, and joint visited some customer with him for 2.5 years. After that, I need to swim at the industrial by my own. For those regular customers, I need to follow up by visiting or call up the purchaser or the purchasing manager or the production manager to get the confirmation of orders. I need to plan the materials to be arrive our warehouse ahead based on customers forecasted required quantity. Sometimes I need to follow up with suppliers and feedback to customers if any product quality issue arise. For new customer and existing customers, sometimes customer will approach us based on association recommendations, machine supplier recommendations, or their friendly competitors' recommendations. Most of the time, we still need to make a cold call to them to find out their actual needs. For new product, new customers, usually we had chance to be training in the supplier side. I have been trained in Japan, China, Thailand, India for some new products. Initially, we will contact the local manufacturer association for the particular industry to get more information about that new industry. Sometimes we also find the import data from the Malaysia Department of Statistics based on the tariff code provided by our supplier for better understanding the total market value volume of the industry. I'm also participating in local or international exhibitions where I have chance to meet up some potential customers from these regions or find out some product which can recommend to my customers or the local manufacturer. Preparing monthly, quarterly, and annual reports to our suppliers also part of my duty. Usually, report consist of up-to-date sales data, forecasts, competitor activities, competitor pricings, marketing strategies, and new developments. Any support needed from our suppliers, any major change in business environment. Yes.
What abilities or personalities are crucial for this job?
Okay, based on my experience, the person need to be energetic, keep looking for new things. Like normal people say, always feel hungry. So you will strive for food. The person need to be outgoing persons, enjoy engaging with external world. The person need to be curiosity. Marketing is all about asking questions. Then adaptable. The world of marketing change all the time. They need to be thick skin. Then also need to be decisive. Make decision fast. Also strive under pressure. Good listener, observer, independent, responsible, resourceful, use every tool at hand, and most important, willing to travel and long hour working, action-oriented, we need to ahead of others competitors to provide the first-hand industrial information to our customers.
In jobs, it is sure will have some difficulties or challenges. What challenges did you face in this job? How did you overcome it?
Okay, for challenges, I think the marketing people, sometimes, maybe most of the time, we need to dealing with many parties at one time. Like example, in end February this year, one of my European suppliers appointed shipping agents, given us problem. The appointed shipping agents, global server, been hacked, and we only got informed by them very, very late until our customer jumping on us for materials. No announcement from the appointed agent for the delay of container. Immediately, I drove my car for nearly 300 kilometers to the shipping agent's office located at Port Klang. Sitting at their office, following up with the people manually to trace the whereabouts of the containers. After spending nearly 8 hours there, finally, we got to know, we got the paper documents out and found that the container been transited in Singapore port since 3 weeks ago. Due to the shipping agent's global server being hacked, they are unable to trace the containers, and no arrangement of another vessels from Singapore port to Port Klang been arranged, been done by the shipping agent. Immediately, I need to call up my supplier in Europe, that time in Belgium, to change the port of discharge from Port Klang to Singapore port. Then the shipping agent, person in charge in Port Klang office, to instruct their colleague in Singapore office to pull the container out from Singapore warehouse, then coordinate with our appointed transporters to truck the materials out from Singapore via Woodland Causeway, then send it to our customers located in Malacca. Finally, my customer managed to run their production in 3 days times later. Yeah.
Wow, the challenge is so serious.
Yes, very serious.
If you were to advise someone who wants to make this occupation his or her career, what advice would be given by you? Why?
Okay. The person need to learn as fast as possible. Because the world keep changing. The person need to be humble to your customers and gain trust from them. Sharing related industrial information, which obtained from visiting exhibitions from suppliers or web page of any webinar or any magazines, industrial magazine, which you read, or any webinar organized by your suppliers or industrial associations, helping your customers to find the right product for right formulations, to optimize the performance and minimize the production cost. Teamwork is very important in supply chains. Our business involve people from customer service, shipping departments, warehousings, logistics, finance, etc. Customer service department need to prepare orders to manufacturer according to the customer's purchase orders, and ensure all shipping documents well received before container arrive port. shipping executive need to deal with the forwarding agent and customer authority for any custom related method. Warehousing supervisors and material handler need to keep track the in and out of every product, and liaise with local transporter company for delivery to customers. Inspection the new arrival containers. Make sure product from the manufacturer are in good conditions. Monthly stock count and keeping our damage record for insurance agent inspections. Finance manager need to keep track of payment to manufacturer, forwarding agent and transporter on time, following up payments from our customers, and updating the sales department. If any payment delay by customer, any payment issue, any document missing in processing, most importantly, paying our salary and commission on time.
Okay. How does COVID-19 pandemic affect your job?
COVID-19 badly hit every one of us. Globally, we have an energy shortage like now happen in China. I think winter coming, I think the situation, the energy situation will getting worse. Raw material shortage. Today, I just received information from my suppliers. One of the raw materials we've been for our rubbers, for our synthetic rubbers, been high demand, been taken by the electrical vehicles, EV car, to make battery, make the EV battery, car battery. But at the same time, that particular raw materials also needed in our raw materials. But due to the demand of electric car like in China, US, those electric vehicle car makers, they're willing to pay higher price to the raw material suppliers. At the end, for us industrials, we are getting lesser allocation of these raw materials. So they cause raw material shortage, manpower shortage. I think COVID's affected everyone. I think a lot of workers, the health conditions being affected by this COVID, there have been infections, so they're unable to turn out to work. So we are running a shortage. We cannot import in the foreign workers, so it become our manpower issue. Longer ocean shipment lead time. I just been told by one of my suppliers, the shipment from Europe, the container demand is very high. Then the shipment from Europe, from normal 3 to 4 months, now being longer to 5 to 6 months. We anticipated next year they will go up to 7 to 8 months ocean shipment lead time, which all this push the price up such and ultimately increase my customers' production cost. In the end, super inflation, I think, is unavoidable. All the costs increase. Our $50 no longer like last time. Maybe before that, we $50 ringgit, we can buy 20 things. Now, with ringgit Malaysia 50, we only can get 5, maybe 4 things. We anticipated such drastic business environment will continue until end of 2022, meaning end of next year.
Under this COVID-19 pandemic, work from home has become a working mode. Do working from home bring you challenges to you? How do you overcome it?
As mentioned before, my employment was home-based since year 2001, meaning I have been working from home since 2001, 20 years. So the impact of work from home not significant to me, but for my colleague, for our administrative staff who need to report to work in office every day, and very challenging for them. When NCO announces by our Prime Ministers in middle of March 2020, many uncertainty such as port operations, which affecting our containers, coming container, which already arrived port, and some arriving soon. Usually, we have 4 to 5 container arriving Port Klang every week. During that time, we are not sure whether warehousing in Port Klang will operate as usual or not. Transportation company unable to let us know whether they are able to carry our products to our customer in our station, especially like me. Most of my customers located outside Klang Valley area. Until early April, when we got approval letter, finally we got approval letter for meeting to operate because our products are being used in essential sectors such as surgical gloves and food packaging. But only half of the workforce allowed to operate in our operations. Then until June 2020, which is 3 months after our Prime Minister announced MCO, both us and customers' operation are running smoothly. But till now, most of the face-to-face meeting not able to carry out like before. Conference call via internet tools like WhatsApp, WeChat, Skype, Zoom meeting, or Google Meet. It was set up to resolve any problem, any product-related methods between customers, we us, or customer, we are supplier, or we as a distributor, we are suppliers.
What have you learned from your job?
Okay. Besides respect to customers, to our client, we must also maintain a good relationship with our customers, our colleagues, and all people in the supply chain. One way, I take example, one way of maintaining a good relationship with our customers is to treat them like as a friend. For example, we can give them some specialty thing when having business, dealing with customers. With building strong relationship with customer, company can increase sales and retain the existing customers that we have.
In 21st century, artificial intelligence (AI) are widely used in many industries, such as information technology industry. How does AI will affect your industry as a whole in the future, and will AI replace your job?
I think this is a good question. Also, is a new question to me myself. Since the artificial intelligence technology are not updated in our industrial chemical industry, I have not sufficient information for sharing now. But for sure, I think If I have the chance, I definitely will take this AI topic to ask the advice from some industrial specialists or scientists, or during the when I attending the international exhibitions.
That's all for our interview. Mr. Liu Qingbin, thanks for your participation.
Thank you for inviting me for the interview.
Wish you have a good night.
Good night too. Thank you.